my Penn State Kentucky prediction. So Penn State's going to play Kentucky tomorrow in the Citrus Bowl. It's going to be kicking off at 1 in the afternoon. Penn State was 9-3 this season. Kentucky was also 9-3. Penn State's ranked 12th in the country, and Kentucky's ranked 14th. Penn State, I think it's about a 6-7, just under a touchdown favorite. I think it's 6.5. This is a good Kentucky team. I know a lot of people are saying, this is a basketball school. They're not very good. But this team knows how to play. They can play and they can get it done. They know how to get it done. They're a good team. They had one of their best, probably arguably their best year since 1977. So this is a very good football team. Penn State took a little bit of a step back from last year. Did not quite get the play that they needed to offensively from the receivers. The veterans didn't step up and play well enough. They were hurt. McSorley got a little dinged up. He did not play as well as he probably could have. Defensively, they got better throughout the year, I think. But overall, I think this is a favorable matchup for Penn State. But Penn State has to play well because this is not a team where they can play bad and win. Like, Penn State's going to have to play decent tomorrow if they want to win. This is not going to be an easy game, but if they do what they can do, I think they can win this game. The Maryland game, I know it was against Maryland, they weren't very good, but if McSorley can play healthy, I think, if McSorley is healthy and he's playing up to par, and then, Jahan Dotson, he came on towards the end of the year, he can be another bit of a factor, and I think a guy like Juwan Johnson, who is injured for a good portion of the year, he'll be back, he'll be healthy. You have Jahan Dotson, you have Freiermuth, you have Juwan Johnson, you have KJ Hamler. I think you have some receivers that should be able to get open. And if our passing game can get going with McSorley being healthy and being able to run the ball too and present that to Kentucky's defense, I think this could be a game where we could really be able to put up points and their offense won't be able to keep up and we can win this game pretty handily. When I look at Kentucky, they're strongest defensively. Offensively, they're not really that great. But defensively, they're very good. They allow like 17 points a game. We allow 20 on the dot, 20.0, 20 exactly. They're like 17 something. They got a really good linebacker, Josh Allen. I know it's not the quarterback, it's Josh Allen, the linebacker from Kentucky. He's probably going to go in the first round. He's a very good football player. And defensively, they are pretty stout. I think they're a little bit worse in the pass than they are in the rush, but they're still fairly solid in both. But Kentucky offensively, I think they are fairly one-dimensional. They really have Benny Snell. He's good. He's a really good running back. He rushed for 1,300 yards. He's going to NFL draft. But in the passing game, they don't really have that much. Their quarterback, he can pass. This isn't going to be like Rutgers bad or even Wisconsin bad. But this guy, he's good, but he doesn't really. Their quarterback's okay. He can do enough, but he's not great. And at the receiving end of things, they don't have like one receiver that's like, oh, we gotta really stop him. Like, he's really good. They have a couple receivers that can do some okay things, but I think for the most part, our secondary's been pretty good for most of the year. I think we should keep them in check in the passing game. They might get a pass here or there if we're not expecting it, maybe. But I don't think it's gonna be a constant thing all day. At least it doesn't look like it'll be like that on paper. The running game, though, from a statistical standpoint, Kentucky is pretty good in the run. And we're not that great in the rushing defense. But see, here's the thing. I was looking at this preview that somebody said, and they're saying, our defense isn't really that good, and that our offense is very good. And see, that's what you do if you just look at numbers. Like, people that don't watch the games, and I'm not saying these experts aren't good, but they're not real experts on Penn State. They don't really know this team like I do. This defense is going to a lot better throughout the year. Now, I'm not saying they're going to, play really good against Kentucky tomorrow, but I'm saying odds are they've gone a lot better throughout the year. Passing-wise, the secondary is good. The running defense has gotten a lot better. Yetur Gross-Matos is getting a ton of pressure. Sharif Miller's getting a ton of pressure. The D-line is getting very good, and the linebackers are getting a lot better with, like, Michael Parsons and Cam Brown. They've gotten a lot better, I think, and I think they're really starting to do a nice job against the run in a lot of games, like Wisconsin. One-dimensional offense. Taylor broke that first play of the game, but then after that he didn't do anything all game. So I think that, the people go, well, Penn State, their numbers aren't that great, so Kentucky's going to do really well on the run. Pass, they won't do that well, but then you go, oh, well, Penn State, their offense is really good. Well, no, our offense was really good in the beginning of the year, but my thing is, I think our offense has the ability to return to that ability because we're gonna be healthy at receiver. We're gonna be more experienced at receiver. I know it's only a month, but I think these young guys need that time to take it seriously, and we're gonna have a healthy Trace McSorley, most importantly, who wants to win in his final game. Now, ways I see Kentucky winning is I could see a game where Kentucky can sort of make enough plays offensively, get the passing game going a little bit, be able to keep us off balance a little bit, and like we just can't stop the run. They're just making plays, and the quarterback he can run a little bit with the option. Maybe we have to account for it. Maybe they can put up like 27, we'll say, and then let's say our offense really struggles, like how it has at some points this year. And if our offense really struggles, which could happen because this is a good defense, and let's say we only put up like 13. We just can't get anything going. We get a couple plays here or there, but nothing really. That we could lose this game 27-13. But like the other extreme is I could honestly see I can honestly see that happen. I would be surprised a little bit, but and this would be the other extreme where I'd be a little surprised, but I could see it happening, which is Kentucky. They might get a little something going early, but we realize what they are, and our secondary locks down. We're able to get some pressure. We're able to stop the run. We're able to key in on it. They really can't do anything. We make him pass. He can't do it. The receivers can't get open. They struggle all day. We in the passing game, we get going. McSorley looks healthy. He's using his legs. He's looking good, and it's like 35-10. Okay? Now, I use a lot of my videos. I usually go the one extreme to the other because it could happen, and then I kind of meet halfway in the middle. This is what I honestly think will happen. I think Kentucky's going to have some success in the running game all day. They're not going to be great, but they're going to have some success. The passing game, they're not going to try to pass a lot. They might if they get down. There might be plays where they might be able to make it, where we're not expecting it, and they make a play. But I think for the most part of the day, we're going to be able to be successful stopping the pass. The run, I think they're going to be able to get plays, but I think it's going to be hard for them to sustain drives. Us offensively, I don't think we can put up over 30 points. I just don't think I think there's too many question marks. We just haven't looked good enough all year. I think we're going to Sanders will get his share. I think McSorley, he should be healthy. Him in the running game should be good. He's probably going to lay it out there. It's his last game at Penn State, probably in football altogether. I mean, maybe the NFL, but he's kind of undersized. But anyway, I think our receivers should be able to get open. I think Jawan Johnson could have a good day. I think Hamler should be able to be good. I think maybe DeAndre Tompkins on his last game. He had a disappointing year. Maybe he can turn it around. But I think Jahan Dotson, you look for him. Pat Fryermuth. I think we have enough there. I think, honestly, based off of how we've been playing towards the end of the year, I think both defenses are even. I think our offense is better. And I think that's going to ultimately give us the win and our 10th win this year because I think we're going to be able to put up points. And I don't think Kentucky will be able to against our defense. I think they will be able to, but I just don't think it'll be enough. I got Penn State 24-17. I think they're going to cover, and I think it's going to be close, but I think Penn State will eke out a game where it won't be a nail biter, but it won't be comfortable. The game will be in doubt until the final minutes. So that's my pick, 24-17, guys. Peace out.